If you ask me what that is that we just watched, I don't know what to tell you, but we're going to be reacting to it. There is this woman on TikTok who makes meals for her alleged blue-collar husband. Now, the thing about it is if your husband is out there working all day, I'm sure the last thing he's going to want to do is come home to just deep fried fucking everything. Like this Missy Ma'am was deep frying what looks like fingers. Times are tough, and I'm not judging anybody for buying boxed meals, but I would rather jump off of a bridge and become a cannibal. I've never seen frozen beans come out in a slab and just thrown into oil that wasn't even hot yet. Like, y'all, this oil isn't even hot. It's just quite literally sitting in there soaking in it. And after she starts the cooking video, like halfway through, that's when the grease starts to get hot. I'll admit, I probably spend an unhealthy amount of time online. Some might call it chronically online. But the thing about it, I definitely should get out and touch the grass more, and due to that fact that I don't get out and touch the grass more, I have seen a lot of shit on the internet, and it's kind of hard to see anything nowadays that like really rumbles my feathers, but this woman did. She really started rumbling my feathers with how she's cooking these meals. I think people, even older generations, have started to realize that you can make a sick amount of money online from rage bait. So I'm fairly certain that this is rage bait. If she is cooking for her husband like this, I don't think that he's going to be around much longer with the amount of salt that she uses, y'all. That's a shit ton of salt. With that said, we're going to be diving right into it. So if you have food, please put it down. I was recently doxxed, so if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button, yeah, and I'll give you a sandwich. That was sarcasm. Please don't sue me. Your husband worked an 11-hour shift and you're deep frying pizza, which that sounds like a crime. That should be illegal. I don't know if it's illegal, but I think it should be illegal. How are you deep frying pizza, a food that's already fairly bad for you, and you're like, let me make it worse and deep fry it? Missy ma'am, do you love your husband? Also, I'm not trying to shame the chicken here, but is that a chicken tender or a chicken nugget? Because it's too awkward to be a chicken tender, but it's not the shape of a chicken nugget. I know that's a nitpick. Not me trying to trauma dump on my subscribers or any onlooker who is attempting to watch this horrid video, but y'all, I had a house fire, and anytime I see these TikTokers, especially the people who are cooking in my college dorm and just have a pot of grease on their lap that they're just throwing shit in there, I always think to myself, what a fucking fire hazard, and it makes me so nervous watching them just scoop out the shit like this, because you know grease is going to seep to the bottom of that burner. Also, just what the absolute she's losing more fries with the way that she's scooping them out than she is plating them, and I'm really excited to see her get that pizza out of that damn grease pan. The fact that this TikTok channel literally deep fries every single thing that they make, it makes me question the integrity of the grease. Is that fresh grease? Is that old grease? Is it contaminated? Is there actual bacteria that he's going to die and get an infection from? I don't know. Y'all, it says making my blue-collar husband pizza and chips for his lunch after an 11-hour shift. I feel so bad for him. I understand deep frying the chicky tendies. I understand the fries being deep fried. There's nothing like a good crispy fry. But the pizza. Y'all, thank God she added way more salt to the meal and added some mayo racha. What the fuck is that? But she did it. She's definitely the queen of deep frying and adding salt. She must really love her husband and this is the best she can do, or really hate her husband so this is the best she does. An 11-hour shift. This makes my mouth water, and not in a good way, y'all. I want to vomit. The mayo, the racha, the salt, the fried pizza. It's not good. All right, so we're moving on to the next meal, and this is the meal that she made him after his 9-hour shift. So we know it's not going to be as protein packed as that one that she made him after that 11-hour shift. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. It's a freaking 1/4 inch slab of like frozen pinto beans. Like, what is even that? I want to know what she did to those pinto beans to get it in that shape. Next, you have this frozen slab of something. I'm sure it's protein. Then, of course, the French fries, because what would this meal be without the fries? Of course, she went in with her seasoning choice, which is salt, just adding a little touch of heart disease to the meal.
Tell him I need to talk to him today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Now, all jokes aside, we talked about how this could possibly just be rage bait, right? Like, she can't really be cooking like this and eating it every day. Like, there's just no way. You can't ingest that much salt and not have repercussion from ingesting that much salt. But looking further into this account, she's making regular uploads of at least 2 uploads a day, if not 3 uploads a day, which you can eat 3 square meals in a day. And I just don't understand the amount of money she probably spends on salt throughout the week, let alone month, is probably enough to just go ahead and buy a small percentage of stock with that company. I can't, who is eating this much salt? It's bothering me. I am not even trying to be morbid when I say this, but Missy ma'am, if you keep eating that way and feeding your husband this way, you're going to stop making these TikToks about preparing this protein-packed, action-packed meal for my husband after his 11-hour shift, because you're going to be planning funeral arrangements and he is not going to be working up an appetite. He is going to be working his way to heaven with how much salt that you have given him. I don't know if she understands that there are repercussions and you shouldn't be taking in this much salt on anything. This is your salt intake, what it should be for the freaking year, just in one meal. Missy ma'am, this is almost premeditated murder if you do know how bad salt is. Now, it's rare for me to watch a cooking video and get hungry, but this one's just making me sick, to say the least. My stomach has been churning watching this. Look at those beans, those grease-soaked damn beans. Oh, y'all, she's not even trying. She's not even trying to swudge it off or nothing. My arteries are feeling ill just watching this, let alone just imagine having to ingest that. I'm sorry, but that's torture. This should be illegal, honestly. Oh my God. Ew. I really wish my mouth would stop watering because this is making me so sick right now just watching this. I'm so sorry to you guys because I did not know it was going to get this bad. I really didn't. Oh my gosh, stop. Just stop. Just stop. That's gross. Oh my God. Why is she doing this? Why is she... What is happening? I'm so sad. Yeah. Just how she's scooping up those mystery bits and putting it back over the frying fingers. Watched enough true crimes to know a finger when I see one, y'all. What the hell is that? Curiosity got the best of me. I wanted to know what toad in the hole was, and it's a traditional English dish consisting of sausages in Yorkshire pudding batter, usually served with onion gravy and vegetables. Okay, sure, but what the is this? it or not, I had 3 more TikToks that I was going to react to that this woman had made, but I can't stomach it. And I don't expect y'all to. Cooking every meal in grease with an added gallon of salt should be illegal. It should be illegal, just my opinion. This whole video made me so sick to my stomach, y'all. I can't believe that I ate before I sat down to make this video because I think that made it just a little bit worse. But I'm wrapping this up. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. I don't know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail. Probably nothing, because I'm going to actually throw up if I have to keep looking at or come up with a title for this.